Guess what? When Amazon posted this poster, they knew you would go 8-ish over that poster. Yeah. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Now, I normally don't talk about Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth, and Tolkien, but I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am the biggest fan of Tolkien, period. Got all the books, know about the Silmarillions, know about Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, all them joints. Even the Tolkien letters, all them joints. Yeah. So you knew I had to say something about the Amazon Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. But before we get in there and before I talk about this poster, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. Let's get into the posters that they dropped for the Amazon series, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. And when you looking at these posters, you notice that something stands out. And what stands out? And what been having people going crazy and Amazon knew that you would go crazy? It's a black person on the poster. Now, if you're a hardcore Middle-earth fan like your boy Fatal J, and I'm a black person, you should know that Tolkien is not an prejudiced person. It's just that Middle-earth was based off Europe. It was based off England. If you look at the hobbits, the way that they dressed, it was based off England. It was no reason for Tolkien to include African-American or black characters. You know what I mean? So people are going crazy, and then some people are screaming out R word when R word is not needed. Now, this is coming from a black person themselves, and I am even saying that. One thing I would say about this Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Amazon series, first off, I was telling people was going off on me. Why the freak is this series even called Lords of the Rings, Rings of Power? Tolkien is turning in his grave. Lord of the Rings is only specific for the 3 books that came out in the Third Age of Middle-earth, where you have Aragorn go back to his kingdom to be the man, you know, to fight out Sauron and go into the 4th Age, and where the elves go back to where all the other godlike characters are. You know what I mean? The godlike characters, the Moras, all them joints. You know what I'm talking about. Gandalf was one of them. And that's why people are so angry with this Lord of the Rings series. Now, let me give my perspective on this, because I noticed with a bunch of YouTube channels, a lot of YouTube channels are reaching, but they don't want to completely speak on it. I can speak on it, and I will say this: it's not right. This series here is looking bad. It's looking bad. I was telling people from the jump. A lot of people are saying, well, Fatal J, Lord of the Rings is just a promotion to get other people in it. You didn't need that. You had people who already went, who saw Lord of the Rings, go see The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings name was not attached to that. I just don't understand it, man. It's like the Harry Potter series. You got all the Harry Potter movies, and now you got the Strange Beast movies. There's no need to put Harry Potter in the title. Now, if they put Harry Potter on the title, I can understand. But I'm pretty sure people that's Harry Potter fans all went out to see the Strange Beast series. And if I'm calling the Strange Beast series long, because I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, I can hear you right now. I can hear everybody going off and saying, Fatal J, please boycott each other. I just never was into the Harry Potter thing, man, with the little wands like this. No, I'm into Lord of the Rings, Gandalf with a staff, and just bringing the pain with his magical powers. Now, let me show you how you guys can know that Fatal J is a hardcore Tolkien fan. Gandalf is not even a magical wizard like that in a sense. He is an angel-like being called a Maiar. The Maiars. So I'm just saying this. This is the reason why people are mad. When you see people out there that's getting upset that this is a black character on this poster, it's not because they're all words. No, it's because they're hardcore Tolkien fans, just like me. I understand it. Yes, I love black representation. I love that stuff. That stuff is dope when they try to include every race up in a joint. But when it's not needed, it's not needed. It doesn't make sense. So I'm very curious to see who this character is. And if they are swapping this character with a character that we already know from the Silmarillions, it's going to be crazy. This is based off the Second Age. Now, the Second Age of Middle-earth, Tolkien, that's some of the dopest, darkest, saddest stories that you will ever witness. I'm afraid, a lot of people know Tolkien from the Lord of the Rings books, the Hobbit books, which are based off the Third Age. But when I tell you this Second Age is hard body. Some of the dopest stories we ever witnessed from Tolkien. And Tolkien is just one of the most magnificent writers that ever lived because his detail into charactership, his details into one character. Let's just say you pull any character from the Middle-earth series. That character has a bloodline that reaches all the way back to the beginning of time, man. That's why people are so angry. So you let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this? Do you think it's okay? Are you a hardcore Tolkien fan? Do you think this okay? Do you think the series title is okay? Or do you think this series is going to be absolute garbage and make the Tolkien estate roll in their grave? Get back at your boy Theta J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Because when you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. And I'm out of here.